Hey everybody and welcome to this video. I'm xxxx123 and this is going to be a book related video. Yay! So for those of you that don't know, I'm a complete bookworm. Like seriously, bookworm, book geek, book nerd, whatever you want to call me. I absolutely love reading. I read every single day. I'm very passionate about books. I love books so much. So basically I was watching a few different booktubers recently and they're talking about the whole kind of booktube community coming together and helping each other out. Like, I'm not going to go too much into it, but the whole kind of YouTube rules thing has kind of changed things up a bit. A lot of people, you know, are very affected by this and upset about it. It's something about like having you've got to have over 1,000 subs and you've got to have like 4,000 hours watch time or something, otherwise you don't get monetized, and maybe like you lose certain features of your channel, stuff like that. I don't really know in detail too much about it, but I know that's obviously affecting a lot of people. And so kind of a lot of booktubers are getting together doing this really cool thing where they're kind of, hold on, I've got it wrote down because I don't want to say it wrong. It's called #strikebackvideoathon. It's pretty cool. #strikebackvideoathon. Basically making all different types of videos, book related. There's lots to choose from. And actually, I'll put the link down below to a few of the people that I found it on their channels, and also a list of the challenges of book-related videos you can do. And all you've got to do is put that in the title, the whole kind of hashtag thing, and then when people are searching up other people who have done it, it's easier to find. So yeah, I thought I would do this because I really want to help out the channels, and I love doing, as I say, book-related videos. I'm not like a full-on full-time booktuber, because on my vlog channel, you know, I do a bit of everything, you know, hauls and shopping videos, singing, like just random stuff, but I do try and do a lot of book related videos as well because I'm passionate about reading and books. And I don't know, even if I don't get like that many views on my book related videos, I'll still keep doing them because I just love talking about books, you know, whether it's a book haul or a book review. I don't know, I just love books. So I thought I would do this. I've chosen a few different videos that I'm going to be doing in the whole #strikebackvideoathon. So I'm not going to tell you those yet. You'll have to wait and see, mainly because I'm not sure if I will do them, because I might just pick one of them or I might do all of them. But just wait and see. Keep your eyes peeled on this channel. But this is the one I'm doing today. As I say, I'll put the list down below of the videos you can choose from that you would like to do. And there's quite a few options as well, which is really good. So the one I'm doing today is 10 TBR books. So 10 books that you've got that you want to read. Yeah, now I was gonna like write a list of books that are coming out this year that I would like to read and stuff, but then I was like, no, I might actually go round all my bookshelves. I've got 3 in my house, and just kind of grab, you know, some books from each of the bookshelves and show you 10 books that I own and, you know, that I want to read. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So they're all different genres and authors, and you know, I'm very excited to read them. I love to read all different types of books. I don't just read like the one genre. Like years ago when I was like getting into reading, not as much as I am now, I'm a proper bookworm, like book addict now. But back in the day when I was just reading a bit, I'd only ever read like one genre and one type of story. Lots of like paranormal romance, lots of vampire related stories, you know. And now I kind of read a bit of everything. I'm a very kind of mood reader. I have to be in the mood for a certain book. And I just kind of go with it, you know. I sit there, look at all my bookcases, I kind of go with my gut and what I'm fancying, you know, that time. So I've tried to choose books that are quite different to show you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first book that I want to show you is this one. It's called The Boyfriend List and it's by E. Lockhart. So I've read a few other E. Lockhart books and they're so good. Such an amazing author. Now, I got this in a charity shop and I actually thought it was like a solo standalone book, but no, it's part of a series, which I was a bit annoyed about because I didn't realise, like, I didn't want to buy any more series because I've got so many series anyway that I haven't read yet in my like bookcases and stuff. But I just read it and I thought it sounded so good, and I was like, look, if I like number 1, this is number 1 in the series, by the way, I can just get the others online, like pretty cheap or whatever. So yeah, it's I think it sounds a little bit kind of geek girl kind of story. I don't know. I could be wrong. If you've read this, you'll be like, no, it's nothing like Geek Girl. But it seemed kind of Geek Girl-ish to me. And I loved the Geek Girl series. So I'm going to give it a go. I am. The boyfriend list, 11 guys, 11 shrink appointments, 4 ceramic frogs, and me, Ruby Oliver. So yeah, that's one of them. I'm doing these in no particular order, by the way. The next one I want to show you is Dumpling. This is by Julie Murphy. Now, it kind of looks a bit battered, doesn't it? That cover looks all battered. But the reason is I got this for £1 in Waterstones. It was in like the reduced section because the cover is a bit damaged and stuff. Originally it was reduced to £3, and then when she saw it at the till, she was like, well, actually that looks really bad, and let me have it for £1. And I was like, bargain. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's brand new. It's just the cover. So yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I just think it sounds a really, really good, fun, kind of positive story. It's about a girl who's overweight and, you know, confidence and performance, and I just think it sounds great. It says on the front, Dumpling, go big or go home. So yeah, I don't care if it's a bit bruised and battered on the cover. I think it's going to be good. Apparently there's going to be a film of it as well, which would be pretty awesome, don't you think? Next book I want to show you is The Couple Next Door. There we go. One of my viewers actually sent me this, and I still haven't read it. Bless, I have so many beautiful, amazing, lovely viewers who send me gifts, including books, so I'm very thankful. But I haven't read it yet, and I don't know why, because it's supposed to be like one of the books of last year. Like, everyone was raving about it. So yeah, Couple Next Door by Shari LaPena. I think that's how you say the name. Yeah, this is like the most talked about thriller of the year. I do love a good thriller. I love thrillers because they kind of make you think. You know, you're like laying in bed at night thinking, oh, I wonder if that's happening, and I wonder if that's a good person or if that's a bad person, or, you know what I mean? They make you think. I love a good thriller. And this is supposed to be like really, really, really good. So I am going to read this 100% this year. I will read this book because I need to know what all like the hype is about. So that's that one. Another one I have here, this is the Diabolic. I don't really like the cover, I have to say. I have quite a bad phobia of insects. Ooh, and I know like people are like, oh, how could you have a phobia of insects? But I do, ever since I was a little girl. And I can't look at the cover, it freaks me out. Yeah, but I know this is supposed to be a really good book, and I love books of this kind of, you know, story and stuff, designed to protect, designed to destroy. It's supposed to be a little bit kind of Hunger Games kind of thing. I don't know, like I heard so many good things about it, and I've just like have it sitting on my bookcase for ages, and I just haven't got around to reading it. I think I'm put off because of that. I don't like insects, but I do want to read the books. It's supposed to be really good, so I just have to put like a post-it note on the cover or something. Anyway, right, the next book that I'm going to show you is this one, Horus Store. Look at this cover. This is a blooming awesome cover. It's spooky, kind of paranormal themed, and then you turn it over, look at that. Oh, it looks so scary. Yeah, this is kind of based in this kind of haunted warehouse shop, a bit like IKEA. And the actual book is set out like an IKEA catalogue. It's so cool. Literally, like instructions and an order form and everything. So yeah, this is by Grady Hendrix. I read My Best Friend's Exorcism by the same author, and that was a brilliant book. Absolutely loved it. And I think I will save this for Halloween. Because I like a few, well, I mean, I read horrors throughout the year. I'm not one of these people that only reads horrors at Halloween, you know. But, I don't know, I just think this is just, it just needs to be saved for Halloween, do you know? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm definitely going to read it this year because it just looks so freaking awesome. The next book I want to show you is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Is that how you say it? Rothfuss? Look at that cover. That cover is so cool. Like the hooded figure in the dark, kind of spooky forest trees. Yeah. So yeah, I've wanted to read this series for ages. I found this in a charity shop and I had to get it. I know there's some more that have come out in the series. I haven't got them yet, but I don't know, like, the only thing that's putting me off reading it is the font for me is quite small, and I've got bad eyes, you know, I have to obviously wear glasses when I read, but, I mean, I could read it, but it's more of a kind of strain on my eyes when the font in books is really small. but I really want to read it because so many people have said how brilliant it is, and I just think it sounds my cup of tea. So I will get around to reading it. I'll just have to maybe have more breaks during my reading time because it will give me eye strain, I know, because it's so small font. So that's that one. The next one is The Secret History by Donna Tartt, which I ordered ages ago off eBay. It turned up. I was going to read it the day it turned up, but then I'd got another book and I started reading that, and then it's just kind of got lost on my bookcase. But I do really want to read it. It's supposed to be really good, and like a secret society, which I love things like that, and a group of kind of misfits and secret society. Just sounds wonderful for me. So yeah, Secret History is definitely on my list of books that I'm 100% gonna read this year. This book is so beautiful. Look at it, it is magical. I love it. This sits on the top of my bookcase actually, like on display, because it's so stunning. Love Speaks in Flowers, Truth Requires Thorns. Oh yeah. So this is a collection of illustrated stories filled with betrayals, romance and revenge, and it is by the adorable Leigh Bardugo. I never say her name properly, I'm sorry. But I absolutely loved all of her books, especially Crooked Kingdom. Crooked Kingdom for me was like, I don't know, it's just amazing. Like, I really loved everything about it. I didn't want it to end. I actually had a little cry when I finished reading Crooked Kingdom because I just didn't want it to go. Like, I loved the characters and the story and everything. So I'm really excited to read this, but I don't know, like, I think I don't really read, like, short story books kind of thing, and I think that's what's kind of putting me off a little bit with it. If it was just one big story, I would have been on it straight away, do you know what I mean? But because it is lots of, like, a collection of little stories, I'm not really a short story kind of person, but it's, you know, kind of set in that world, and I know, I need to read this because I think it's really amazing, and the artwork and stuff just looks beautiful. I love looking at art in books. I love like pictures and like maps and things like that. Just like flicking through now, it's just beautiful. It's so pretty. So I will definitely get round to reading this one. The next one is The Power Gale Power. So yeah, this is supposed to be amazing, and just, yeah, everyone on booktube just went mad about it. Yeah, I really need to read it. So it's by Naomi Alderman, and I think it's kind of like a girl power political kind of story. Yeah, it sounds really good. It sounds so freaking good. Why have I not read this yet? I do this thing, yeah, where I buy loads of books, right? Do you do this? You buy loads of books, you're really excited to get them, you put them on your bookcase, but then new books come out and you're really excited to get them and you put them, and it's just kind of like this vicious circle. I do get around to reading all my books eventually. I don't know, like, maybe I've just got a bit of a problem, but I don't know, like, I'm a bookworm. I think a lot of bookworms do that. They go out, even if they don't need any more books, they still buy more. But as I say, I do get around to reading them all eventually. So, yeah, Power looks brilliant. And the last book is Lisa Jewell, I Found You. I really love Lisa Jewell, The Girls. That was a fantastic book. I really enjoyed it, and I just went mad and got loads of Lisa Jewell books. Like, every time I was in a charity shop, I'd see a Lisa Jewell book and I would just like grab them, and they're all sitting in my bookcase in the spare room, like all in a row, ready to read. But I just haven't, I don't know, I haven't really been in the mood for this kind of book, like this kind of story, for a long while. But I really do want to read not only this book, but all the other Lisa Jewell books, because she's just a wonderful author. Everyone has a story, but what if you can't remember yours? A man kind of turns up, he's lost his memory, you know, can she trust him? Oh, it just sounds so good, and it looks really beautiful. Like, I love the front cover, the back cover. I need to read it, and I need to read the other Lisa Jewell books as well. She's an amazing author. So let me just check that was 10. I've now got like ultra paranoid. That wasn't 10. I've got really bad OCD. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10. Ooh, I'm so weird. Anyway, so that is the end of the video. Let me know what books you have on your TBR to read. And yeah, I think this is a really cool idea, and we can support other, you know, book related YouTubers. As I say, I'm only like a part-time booktuber, but I do consider myself a booktuber because I make lots of videos about books. So there we go. And hopefully, like, through this whole kind of thing, I will gain, like, more book friends. I feel like when it comes to the booktube community, I don't really feel part of it. Like, there's a few people who are booktubers that talk to me and are always lovely to me. But in general, they don't really like chit chat. I don't really feel involved. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't make enough, you know, book only videos on my channel. My channel is a mixture of a bit of everything. So it could be that, or maybe they just don't like me. I don't know. But like, you know, sometimes like I comment people and they reply and they'll, you know, subscribe back and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But other times, like I go on the booktuber's channel and I'm like, oh, I really like your bookcase, or I've read that book, it's great, or whatever, and they just ignore you, they don't reply, and that kind of upsets me and pisses me off a little bit, to be honest, because I think you should all be like friendly to each other on YouTube, you know. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. So, as I say, please check in the description box all this whole kind of information about this videoathon. I think it's a great idea, and hopefully, you know, we can all support each other, and yeah. Anyway, please click like, please comment, please subscribe. Social media links down below as well. So Instagram is minxlaura123, Twitter is @minxlaura123, and Facebook is minx.laura.5. So there. I don't know, of all the books, what one I'm most excited to read. I would have said The Name of the Wind, but unfortunately it is putting me off a little bit because the small font. So I'd probably say The Couple Next Door, just because I need to know what it is about The Couple Next Door. A twisty, utterly riveting tale, apparently. Hope so. Right, okay everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Please subscribe. Thank you. Alright, bye.